So we booked a trip to Italy a few months prior to the country shutting down, and we sent in for a request to cancel both the hotel and the airfare through American Airlines Vacation, which we originally booked through, on March 9th, which is the day before they shut down all travel to Italy, in and out of Italy. We've tried numerous times between American Airlines and also the actual hotel, which is the Dom Hotel in Rome, Italy, to get our money back or to rebook it for a later date. They're not open to either option. We've tried numerous times with American Airlines, and they're unwilling to see our side of the story. Even if we didn't buy the trip insurance on the hotel part, we did on the airfare part, but the hotel part, they said there's no reason, no excuse. If it's non-refundable, it's non-refundable, even though the country is shut down and you are not able to travel during those dates. Okay, so a girlfriend and I had booked a kind of a last minute vacation. It was just going to be a 4-day trip over to Rome, Italy. And we booked through American Airlines Vacations. So within that, it includes the airline airfare, and then it also includes the hotel. So you do have the option to buy the insurance. And we brought the insurance on the airfare part. We did not buy it on the hotel part. So the hotel part is where we're having a trouble getting reimbursed or refunded for our money. We canceled on March 9th. The country actually closed on March 10th. We had made several attempts prior to directly with the hotel themselves. They told us there were no issues in Italy and we could come on and everything's fine there. Obviously, that wasn't what was going on. So they were not willing at that time to work with us. And even we just said, can we come back at a later date, even if you aren't willing to refund it? So we're not totally out all of the money because we're being told we can't even travel there. So they came back later, maybe a few days later, and said, you actually need to take it up with American Airlines Travel, not with us directly, since it was booked through them. So we did that, and through a series of being on hold for a very long time. Of course, everybody was probably going through something similar at this time because the country was being shut down. So going through that, American Airlines is telling us that if you didn't buy the travel insurance, that because it's non-refundable, there's no reason. There's no reason that is okay to refund money in their eyes, even though you can't take the trip, you're physically not allowed to even travel. So that's where we're upset.
Okay, this is incredibly upsetting. I understand. Okay, tell me please. So, and then after the story happened, did you try again to contact anybody to get this refund?
We've contacted numerous times, both the hotel, it's the Dom Hotel, DOM Hotel, and also American Airlines. We continue to go back and forth with them, and neither one of them are willing to budge on their policies.
So what is the best solution? Because the solution that you are looking for, let's say something that the company can do for you, so that you are absolutely totally satisfied with the result.
Yeah, the best outcome would be to get a refund. We're also open to having it rescheduled at a later date. We'd love to go when it's safe for us to travel. So either one of those options. We're not dead set on getting our money back. We would really like to take the trip when it's safe, but either one of those options we're open to.
Customer service of the company. So how did they treat you?
The hotel themselves has been fine. Now, I do think telling someone that everything's fine with their country, knowing that it wasn't, is misleading. And I understand everybody, and especially it's not a chain hotel, it's a smaller hotel. Everybody needs to make their money. But telling us that everything's safe when clearly it wasn't, Italy is one of the hardest hit countries, is a bit misleading. So you have to feel a certain way about that information being relayed to somebody that isn't in that country, right? You feel a little misled in that regard. They were very polite over email, but they were very firm in telling us no. So however you want to interpret that. Now, American Airlines, I will say, has not been nice to deal with. They clearly have been flooded with calls. We probably spent, on average, about 2 hours a phone call. and we've had several, and they won't budge either. And my friend that booked the flight is a world traveler, so she has a lot of points and a lot of pull, and they are unwilling to do anything.
What recommendation would you give to other customers, yeah, of American Airlines Vacation, probably so that they are not in the same trouble, or probably just some message that you want to transfer?
If we could do it again, the only thing that, I mean, these are totally unforeseen times and circumstances, and I think everybody's having to make adjustments. The only thing that we could have done differently to protect ourselves was to buy the trip insurance. And I'm not even 100% sure that they're gonna even honor. They have not yet refunded our money on the flight portion. That's still being discussed, and we did buy the travel insurance on that portion. So maybe look into the travel insurance, make sure that you read all the policies, all the exclusions. I mean, this is obviously something out of the norm, but going forward, it would be something to check out, read a little closer.
Okay, then tell me, please, why did you decide to share your story, like on our website? Why did you decide to leave the review?
Because there was nothing being done. There's no answers. There's no one telling us that, yes, you will receive a refund in this time frame, even if we're busy, you're important to us and we're getting to you. We don't feel important at all. We feel like they'll get to us when they can, which I understand there's an influx in claims, but you should at least, as a company and an organization, assure everyone, especially if you went out of your way to pay extra for trip insurance, that the hotel, the airfare part's going to be covered, but the hotel piece, obviously that's out of our control. If the country shut down, we're unable to travel, we are unable to stay at your hotel. So all of it should be refunded with no question.
What do you think? How does the coronavirus, how does it affect an ordinary customer these days during this period?
I would think a lot of people are going to be hesitant to make travel plans until everything gets more settled and you feel more confident about sanitary conditions in different countries, but also about healthcare that's available in different countries. I think we're going to see a drop off in travel, at least initially, until those concerns are eliminated.